When Christchurch happened and I started to see it in my news feed and on TV, it was very difficult to process what was going on. Everyone that I saw in those images looked like so many people that I see every time I go to the mosque, looked like members of my community. In fact, I've prayed at the mosque several times.
These sort of things are so frustrating. They make me feel really angry.
I just felt like I was under attack, and I thought, this is not the end, this is the start of something. And I felt like, that's it, I'm not safe anymore, and anyone that wears the hijab definitely is not safe.
I just don't know how to drum it into people's heads that these ideas that they have about different cultures, or these ideas that cultures can't live together in the same place, it just, I don't know how you can drum that into an idiot's head, you know?
The night after the attack, I was doing a show and I met 3 audience members backstage. A 4th person couldn't come because her father was one of the victims. I spoke to Dave Hughes, another comedian, backstage before his show, and I said, I think it's a good idea to do a benefit. Would you be keen? He said, yeah, I'd do it. And so then I texted a bunch of other comedians, thinking that maybe a couple of them would say yes.
You know, when he messaged, this happens to be the only weekend that I'm in Melbourne, and I mean, there's no way I can say no.
Within minutes, everybody said yes, and suddenly we had a bill of like 16 comedians, all huge names in Australia, commit to this show. So it became something really big really quickly.
I was speaking to an African, an Ethiopian man recently who said, if you're brown or black, we are all family across the world, because we all have a lot more sort of community-focused cultures. We have cultures that have been subjected to quite a lot of tragedy in the past, and so there's immediately this connection, even though things are so vastly different.
The night was amazing. There was 1,500 people packed into the main room of the Melbourne Town Hall, all ages, all ethnicities, all religious backgrounds. Just a really charitable, generous spirit in the room. So the event was a success, and I think definitely points to a general feeling of goodwill towards the Muslim community, and that people want a new Australia that doesn't stand for racism and Islamophobia. Though I think at the same time, it is, or would be naive to think that decades of racism and Islamophobia by politicians and mainstream media can be undone overnight. If we're serious about wanting a better Australia and a different future for all of us, it's going to take a lot of work and a lot of time.